Okay, what up guys? I just want to do a quick update from last night's crazy risky play. It didn't pay off. In fact, the price went down a lot more. Let's see. Last night we came in at about. Okay, let's see that. What do we have last night first? Last night, right after we staked the LP, it was 0.576 amount of LPs. And it was worth about $81. Okay, but right now, right, if I go back here, okay, we've increased more than about 50%, almost 50% in terms of number of LPs, but it is now only worth $76. So that's really weird, right? Like, why is it that the number of LPs increased, but the price actually went down? Okay, I didn't check this last night, okay, but we actually had this information here, the amount staked, which was 36% higher now. This is the amount of, if I were to unstake, I will get 12.69 FTM back, 6392 waterfall back. Yes, and actually I can roughly check how much did we trade it for my video yesterday, which was, let's see, was it here? This went through already. Yeah, but when I pressed the max button, if you remember, I had, is it written here? Yeah, I started out with 14 FTM, 14.1, which I traded, added it, which is equivalent to 0.0331 waterfall. But right now, what we have is 12.68 WFTM, 12.68 instead of 14, and 0.0638 in terms of waterfall. So the number of waterfall increased almost twice the amount, right? So this is, I think, something I'm still trying to understand in terms of impermanent loss. So in this sense, right, because the price of waterfall, I'm going to show you the price of waterfall in a while, fell so much, right? And in a liquidity pool position, a liquidity pool token is supposed to be the same amount of FTM to the same worth of waterfall. So in that sense, right, with the same amount of token that I have, the amount of FTM decreased because now the same amount of FTM is worth more waterfall. So in that sense, within my LP token, I have more waterfall now and lesser FTM. In that sense, I'm losing out because the number of the lower cost tokens increase, lower price tokens increase in my holdings, whereas the more well priced, I mean the ones that are doing better, the amount of the token that is doing better actually decreased in my holdings. So in this sense, I'm actually losing out. Okay. Overall, I think my position cost also decreased because of this. The worth of this pair is also dropping like mad. I mean, I think we got in around here. We can check back onto my old video when we were looking at the price, right? Where is it? Yeah, here. So as you can see, we went in about this timing. Oh no, I went in a lot higher. I went in at 1200, which was around this area. 1200, yeah, sounds about right. About this timing. We went in, yes, about 11 to 10, about 1200. Right now the price is at 600. So it has almost halved in terms of the price. Okay, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong chart, but in terms of this pair, the value of this pair has decreased by almost half, more than half now. So this has led to my overall overall worth to go down a lot. But you can see it's maintaining kinda because of the amount of APY that we had. The amount of waterfall tokens that keep multiplying, right? But if you can see, right, the APY is also dropping on this yield farm, right? used to be 92%. Right now it's 46.24%. Generally, I think this falls because the number of people in the pool has increased. Right, let's just quickly check if that is the case. Where is it? Oh, it's here. Yes, so right now the LP is 6,656. They have about $400,000 in liquidity inside. I'm not sure if I checked it last night, but I think this is a good thing to know. I should have checked it last night. So if I didn't, it's on me. So it used to be 11,000. Right now it is 6,000. So the APY has halved, almost half, right? And the reason why I think is like because of the massive amount of people that are coming in, and probably also something to do with the falling price of Waterfall. Yeah. So actually I'm not too concerned about it. I think like firstly this is just a wild play that I'm trying out. So I was just looking at the options the different options that I can do, right? Because I'm almost 50% up in terms of the token, right? What I could do is perhaps, since this has gone down quite a bit, to take out some of my LP, split it, and then perhaps try some of these other pools, right? If I put into Waterfall here, APR is about 5,000%, which means, let's see how much is that. Which means I would be getting, for whatever I put in here, I will be getting about 15%. So actually it's still pretty much lower than what I'll be having in the LP pool here. And one thing to note is that actually Yearwolf also has auto compounder for Waterfall itself. So it's a single token pool, right, over here. So you can see it's 39% APY per day, which is still lower, right, than what we have there. But I think the good thing to note is that this would be 39% off Waterfall only, right? Whereas if I were to go to what I have now, which is FTM and Waterfall, right, I'm getting 46% off both Waterfall and FTM. And as the price of Waterfall falls, I'm actually getting more Waterfall than FTM. Okay, so I think that's something that I haven't. I mean, I'm a little bit lazy to do the math, right? But it seems to me it's better to just leave it staked in the auto commander liquidity pool, the LP tokens. If I were to split it, I will be getting about 40% here and less than 1% here. If I were to split it back into Waterfall and FTM, stake it separately, this is going to be what's happening, right? Whereas now I'm already having a 46% return. But at the same time, this is constantly going down, right? We started with 92%, and now it's down by half to 46%. Yes, so I don't know what would be a good method. I guess if I were to take out the extra 50% of LP tokens, split it, put my Waterfall into this portion, I'm still getting about 4% here, but I have already cashed out some of my FTM. Right. But I don't think that should do much, right? Okay, I think actually that may be a pretty decent idea. Because I'll probably stop the amount of Waterfall that will be increasing, the amount of FTM that is decreasing in my LP token, because I will have solidified the FTM if I were to split it, right? So I will no longer be losing FTM, and I can come back here and earn the extra 1%. And one more thing is, to approve this contract, I also need extra cost, which is crazy right now, $7 just to approve this contract. I'm not sure why is it so high for the pools. Even for the dividends, I checked just now, just to deposit, to approve the Waterfall, on this pool, it's $7. Yeah. For now, I think there's not much play I can do. I'm just gonna leave it to auto compound, and also remember 15 of January would be Volcano Day, which is when they will buy back. And buying back of I would think that buying back and burning of tokens would lead to a price increase. So that will be tomorrow. So I think I will just wait one more day to see what happens. I mean, looking through Twitter, they haven't really been addressing that. Their market cap 1 million, that was at 12 Jan, but I'm pretty sure it decreased. Yep, it decreased by so 8 hours ago it was 900,000, right? Here it was 1 million. So it did increase, but it doesn't seem they didn't address that, right? They just talked about how it increased by 50,000. So when we hit 8 million TVL, we will do Volcano Day 2. Okay, there's still some time off, so Volcano Day 2. Oh, so actually the buyback won't be happening anytime soon. Okay, right, then that may change some of the things that we want to do. Actually, could this be a typo? So market cap is 850k, yes, but just a few days ago it was actually, where is it? $6.5 million total value locked. Right now, yes, the market cap is 874k. Total value locked is, oh, okay, it's 4 million. So when they reach 10 million, then they will actually have a buyback. Right. So currently this is the amount that is burnt. Pump starter, APR reset. Yeah. So this is probably what should set off our next action, because Volcano Day 2 should be quite far away, because they're looking for 10 million. Oh, I think they said 8 million, right? Once they reach 8 million, they will be Volcano Day 2. Right now we are at 4.6 million. So we'll come back and check maybe tomorrow to see how fast we are increasing. Over here it says API reset status, 6 days left. That's not really accurate, right? Because API reset is supposed to be on 18th. Okay, here it says 5 days, which is 19th. But I do remember seeing it here 18th. So maybe it's just a time zone difference. But this over here says 10 million TBL. Over here it says when we hit 8 million TBL. So okay, this is kind of weird, seeing different things on different channels. Yeah, but right now I think this is the best I can do, just to keep just to be able to check back here, right now, right, from about $80 and I think it was 0.5. Let's go back there. Yeah, 0.57 0.57 LPs worth $81. Right now I am at a loss of about $5, which is less than 10%, but the number of tokens I hold has increased by almost 40%. Yeah, so this is the current status, even though the price has dropped significantly, right? This is the breakdown of how much I have. 40% in terms of the LP token. This is if I were to liquidate to split the LP now, this is what I will get back, which is not that good because I'm getting less FTM now. Yes, and total value locked for this vault is 295. If we see this increasing, it's a good thing because more people are coming in, but it's also not that a good thing because this will be decreasing. So I think it will be good to check back. If this number increases, and this decreases, I'm understanding this whole process correctly. If not, there is something else that is moving this APY. Yes. Yep, but that's all for today. I thought that this price action was crazy and I needed to come and update this before I forget or if I miss out on this. So looking forward to the APR reset day and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, right now, yes, as I was warned and as I said, this was probably a bad play, but I think it's good to learn from this. Yep, so that's all for the day.